guys, welcome back to SS Multimedia. Sal here. Today we're going to be talking about fractions as multiples of unit fractions. Okay? And while we do have a long title, our objective is kind of quick, right? Understanding unit fractions. Okay? So we're going to go ahead and get started with that being said because not much to really understand. Okay? So first we have to understand what is a unit fraction, right? Unit fraction. No, fraction. There you go. Okay, what is it? It is any fraction with a numerator of 1. Okay, 1 unit. Okay, so if you remember from my previous video, we talked about fraction strips, right? And if you remember, if we wanted to model 5/8, we would draw a model like this, right? And we would divide it into 5. And what would we write in there? We would draw 1/8, 1/8, 1/8, 1/8, and 1/8. This is how you would model it, right? So, right, this would equal 5/8, right? But so, what are we writing in there? Okay, you didn't realize it at the time, but what we were writing in there were unit fractions. Because that's what fraction strips are. They show us using unit fractions. Okay, that's why we just write a 1 instead of a 5, right? Otherwise, we would do 1/8, 2/8, 3/8, 4/8, 5/8. No, because that would not add up to 5/8. That would add up to something completely different, right? But why can we do that? Because that's a multiple. Okay, 5/8 is a multiple of 1/8. Okay, so that's how that works. So that's what a unit fraction is. Okay, and it doesn't matter how big a number is. Okay, it could be 1/1,000,000th. Okay, it could be 1/1,000,000th. It could be 1/2. These are all unit fractions. Okay, so there's really no trick to help remember this. Just know that there's nothing else really called a unit fraction, so it should be kind of easy to remember. Okay, so unit fraction is any fraction with a numerator of 1. Okay, this is going to be a quick lesson because there's not much to explain here. We're going to kind of speed through this, okay? So first, we have another one. We're going to talk about multiples, right? I mentioned that earlier. And I'm going to use the same example here, 5/8. Okay, 5/8, okay, is multiple of 1/8. Okay? Because 1/8 multiple is not 1/8, so not 1/2. 1/8 multiple is 2/8, 3/8, 4/8, 5/8, 6/8, right? And so on. And it's even improper fraction. It could be 100/8. Right? These are all multiples of 1/8. Okay, it's like 1, right? If you think about it, if this wasn't a fraction, it's like 1, 2, 3, 4. Any number is a multiple of 1 other than 0, right? So, that's how we know that if they all have the same denominator, 1/8, right? Same rules apply. Any number with a denominator of 8 is a multiple of 1/8. Same applies to anything, 1/2, right? 2 halves, 3 halves. Right? Anything and everything, right? They're all multiples, right? As long as they have a common denominator, same denominator. Okay, and that was kind of a quick lesson. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and go into problem time. Today's problem time is more of like a summary, sort of. So you have 3 questions, okay? Draw a model for 5/8. Okay, now I'm realizing that's actually a bad question now that I'm seeing this. We just did that 7 times. So let's draw a model for 7/10. Okay, draw a model for 7/10. What are 3 multiples of 1/100th? Okay, what is the numerator of any unit fraction? Okay, this is kind of like a summary here that we're doing in problem time. Okay, this should be kind of simple for you. So pause the video and give it a go. So I'm assuming that you pause the video. And now we're going to check your answers. Draw a model for 7/10. Okay. So remember, if you kind of remember, you realize that I have a sort of a problem drawing straight lines. That's sort of straight. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, that's not straight, but that's close. Not really. And then now, what do you draw in this? Do you draw 1/10, 2/10, 3/10, 4/10, 5/10, 6/10, 7/10? No. You draw unit fractions inside it. 1/10, 1/10, 1/10, 1/10, 1/10, 1/10, and 1/10. Okay? Right equals 7/10. That's how you would draw a model for 7/10 using unit fractions. Okay? Okay, so this is the answer for problem 1. Okay, and try to make sure that your model looks like mine. Okay, not the straight line part. Do something else. My straight lines need some work, but other than that, try to make it look like mine. Okay. Second one is, what are 3 multiples of 1/100th? Okay, so there are plenty of answers to this. Okay, so I'm just gonna do one. We have 2 100ths, 500 100ths, and 82 100ths, right? And if you remember that any number with a denominator of 100 is a multiple, okay? So, what are 3 multiples of 1/100th? Any fraction with a denominator, okay? You know, I always thought that denominator sounds like dominator for some reason. Anyways, that's off topic. Any fraction with a denominator of 100. Okay, so that's the answer for that one. Okay, any fraction with a denominator of 100. And again, the last one, this is the most simple one out of them all, I think. What is the numerator of any unit fraction? Okay, that answer is 1. Okay, if you remember all this is a unit fraction, unit fraction, unit fraction. Why? Because it has numerator of 1. Okay, these are not unit fractions. Why? Because it has a numerator of 2, 582. It's not a unit fraction. Why? It's a numerator of 7. If that was 1/10, unit fraction. Okay, so what is the numerator of any unit fraction? 1. Okay, thank you for watching this video. Please like, share, and subscribe